Hi, I'm April, and here's your tax fact. Living in the city of Philadelphia comes with some extra taxes to pay that not everyone, even city residents, know about. Did you know we're the second largest tax city in the nation? So who has to pay this tax anyway? If you have rental property in the city, or if you're self-employed and you live or work within the city limits, you have to register and pay the business privilege tax. You can do this at the city website, phila.gov/revenue. There's no fee to pay or to register. There are two components to the tax, a business income and receipts tax called the BIRT, and a net profits tax called NPT. First, we'll talk about the BIRT, which is comprised of two taxes, one that's on gross receipts, that's 0.1415%, and one that's on profits, which is 6.5%. The city requires that you also make a mandatory payment for the next year's tax, which is calculated by taking the tax this year and doubling it. Now, if you filed the BIRT before, you'll have a credit on your last year's tax return that you'll apply to this year's tax due. If this is your first year filing, you're going to see a bit of a cash crunch. This isn't going to be pretty. The NPT is similar to the city wage tax that you normally are used to paying through your W-2, which is currently 3.92%. You do get a credit for the taxes you pay on the BIRT on the NPT, and that'll reduce your tax liability. There is a distinction: if you work outside the city but live in the city, you only have to pay the NPT. If you live outside the city and work in the city, then you'll pay a slightly reduced tax rate, but you still have to pay the tax. Now, if you forget to file and pay this tax, the penalty and interest is pretty steep at a whopping 3% per month. That's 42% for the year, so you'll want to pay this tax as soon as you know about it. If you're no longer living in the city or working in the city, be sure to cancel your account, and you can do this by just filing a change form. So there you have it. If you work and or live in the city or have a rental property in the city, be sure to register and file for the business privilege tax. I'm April, and this has been your friendly tax fact, brought to you by Ambrosi Accounting.